a Huckleberry Finn inspired story of 4 orphans during the Great Depression in Minnesota trying to find their home. Hi, this is Dévi.
And this is Lucas. Welcome to Book Connoisseur. I am filming a vlog for the weekend where I read This Tender Land by William Kent Krueger. And today is Friday, January 12th. And yeah, I'm starting it on audio in the car. Okay, bye. Hi, so I've read about 4 chapters of This Tender Land so far, and yeah, hold on, honey. And it's okay. It's just okay. We'll see if I can go through the whole thing in a few days. I'm not a huge fan of the white boy narrative in like this Indian reservation. I don't even really like calling it Indian. Native American. Okay, I'm on chapter 10, or just finished chapter 10, and I'm hooked. I'm into it. This is a good story, and I think I can finish it because the pacing's pretty quick. It's quickening, and the plot is developing fast, and I like that. So I picked this book because my husband just read it, and he insisted that I read it soon so we could talk about it. Yeah. And I will update you at the end of the day if I can find some time. If not, tomorrow morning. See you later. Hi, so it's Saturday and I'm about halfway through This Tender Land, and I like it. It's okay. I really like having a kid protagonist. I think that's fun and interesting, and it feels like it's written by a kid, which is cool. I read most of it on audio, which is helpful because I like to read it on like 1.25 or 1.5 speed. So that's how I was able to get so much of this read in 24 hours so far. I'll probably do a longer review once I finish the book. Crossing my fingers it's tomorrow, if not Monday. Finished This Tender Land by William Kent Krueger, and I really love the ending. More of my thoughts will be coming soon. Just wanted to check in. It's Sunday. I finished at about 3 o'clock on Sunday, and I'm really proud of myself for getting that much reading done in one weekend. Yay for my first vlog. I'm coming back just to wrap up this vlog on This Tender Land by William Kent Krueger. I wanted to give you my final thoughts. I really loved the ending. There's this element of magical realism in this book. In a way, it's like a commentary on storytelling and the liberties one can take while telling a story. I should mention that this book is a frame narrative. I think that's the term, where it's like a story within a story. Someone telling the story within the book, reflecting decades later on his adventures. I think this would make a great movie. I'm surprised there's not one already. Maybe there's one in the works. I'll have to look it up. It's very cinematic, the way it plays out, and basically following, like I said before, you follow 4 orphans on their journey to find a new home. We start out this story in a fictional school called the Lincoln Indian Training School. And it is fictional. It's based on real training schools that were throughout the United States, where Native American children were sent against their parents' wishes and forced to acclimate to Western culture, and they were punished for speaking their own languages, and a lot of culture and traditions and language was lost, not to mention dignity and humanity in these institutions. It's devastating how recently they happen. I mean, this book occurs during the Great Depression, which was in the 30s. Another thing that this book touches upon, because of the time it takes place, is poverty. Something I learned from the author was these shanty towns, I don't know if that's the right term, makeshift towns of houseless people that they called Hooverville, based on Henry Hoover, the president at the time. Hoover was often used as a term to refer to something broken and makeshift, sort of like, I think in that author's note at the end, he says like, there was a hole in your shoe, it was a Hoover hole, and then they used cardboard to fix it up. It was called Hoover leather. Anyway, I found it revealing to choose this as a backdrop for this story. Apparently there were a lot of transient children, whether they took off on their own or because they lost their families due to the Depression, throughout the country, and that this hit close to home. Like, this was a time when my grandparents were alive. To think that the world that the story takes place in was very real, it really puts things in perspective. I appreciate the inclusion of the character Mose, who's a Native American character in the book, one of the 4 orphans. I would rather read the perspective of Native American children written by Native American people, and can't say that it sits all too well with me, parts of Moses' story, but I do appreciate the inclusion of him in what otherwise could have been a very white story with, you know, this sort of Native American backdrop. Was this my favorite book of the year? Probably not. Was it life-changing? No, I don't think so. But did I have a good time? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was a good story to read. At the end of the day, this book is about storytelling, and it was a really good story. Yeah, so thanks for joining me on this vlog. If you have more thoughts about the book, comment below. Again, I appreciate all your support, and if you could like and subscribe, that would be great. Did you enjoy this? Let me know. Have a great day. Happy reading.